Alright, for my next review, I'd like to show the Air Mouse MyGica QWERTY keyboard and do a review on this. This is actually the one, for on this computer and for a media computer. I tend to use this a lot. It's probably the one that I use the most. Comes with a little USB dongle, and just plug that in. And the wonderful thing about Linux these days is you usually can plug these things, and most times they're just going to work. Awesome. So this thing will work in Linux Mint. It even has, which I think is an awesome feature, it has a little headphone jack right there at the back. So this thing can transmit to the headphone jack, and you can walk around and listen to music and stuff. To set that up, so I'll show you how it works. Maybe I can zoom in on the screen just a bit. Should be a direct feed, I'm sorry about that, but just need to go to your sound settings, right click, and audio device. Speakers, analog output, and it sees the USB mouse. You select that, and maybe I'll find one of my videos to watch on YouTube just to show how the audio comes out of the thing. Where is my channel? The video up right now just about my remotes. I'll go on that. So the audio's, I don't have a headphone jack plugged in, but the audio will actually come through on the remote. And you just sort of wave it like a wand, kind of like a Wii remote. I guess that's how I best describe it. It's like a Wii remote. So some of the MyGica remotes don't have this, but other remotes do have it. I think it is a great feature. The audio can probably travel about maybe 30 feet. I can be in another room and I can still hear the audio. I'm just going to pause this video here. And I'm just going to take it back to the sound settings, to its original sound settings. Whoops. There we go. There we go, back to speakers built in. There we go. Just go back to that. So when you plug it in, the computer, Linux Mint will detect that you have it plugged in, and you could just go to that. Sorry about the quality there. It's just a quick demo. So, QWERTY remote, it has the numbers, but you have to hit the function key to get the numbers. But mainly what I use this for is just for browsing, for scrolling. It has the page up and page down button, which I think is a great feature for especially when I'm on Facebook. I have children, so when I'm sitting on the couch holding my children, rocking them to sleep, I can still entertain myself with one hand and scroll on Facebook. So with having kids, I really like this remote, especially with this broken keyboard here that doesn't work. Well, I guess I could use the touchpad here, but yeah. Anyone want to, if there's any sponsors out there who wants me to review your laptop, if you want to send it to me, contact me by email. But for now, I'm just gonna go with this. MyGica is probably my favorite wireless remote air mouse thing. It's kind of like the Amico's the Amico Android box has kind of the air mouse features to it as well, with the headphone jack, so you can listen to the audio through it. But this will work just about on anything as well. It will work with Linux. It will work with Windows. I haven't tried it on Apple products, but I know it works for Android, and it will work on the Raspberry Pi, because I set up my brother's Raspberry Pi with this thing. So, awesome remote. It cost about I'd say $60 to $90, but because it's a little bit more expensive than the other one, but because it has the audio jack, I think that's one of the features. The battery life on this is usually pretty good. I charge it every couple of weeks. It doesn't have an off switch. It just sort of automatically turns off. So when you have it sitting idle for a while, it might not work right away. So you just got to hit a button once, and then it'll wake up the remote, and then you can start using it again. So that's pretty much it for the review. If there's any questions, please comment, or any comments or questions, leave it in the comments. Thank you. Goodbye.